Alrighty. Testing. Can you hear me right now? Let me stop. Alrighty.
Should I hold up my
I think you should hold it up like this, yeah, right?
and kind of talk?
Yeah, do like that, right? Alright, cool. Let me go to my notes real quick. Alrighty. We are back. Feeling blessed. This is episode 7 of the TRUTHSERUM podcast. I'm your handsome host, Savage Carl. What's good? Yeah, I'm gonna take my time. Because I'm beautiful. Don't hate. Okay. Relax.
All right.
I got my co-host with me.
PJDRIZZLE.
I don't call you that, so
right.
stop. But it's all love. And I got 2 wonderful guests with me today. Y'all can introduce yourself. Ladies first.
How should I introduce this? My name?
You can do your name,
Your nickname.
Okay, so
whatever you feel comfortable as.
hey guys, I'm Coco. Yeah.
Alright. Real simple.
That's all I got for you right now.
Right now, okay, all right. Okay. It might be later in the podcast.
Yeah, let's get into it.
All right. What you got, Val?
How you guys doing? My name is Valens, but I'm mostly known as Vanist. I'm 24 years old. I'm from Union, New Jersey. Just graduated college with a bachelor's degree in business administration.
I know that's right.
Check you out.
Talk your shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
I want to do mine's over. Okay.
And
Damn, we going like that?
yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so Coco, what 3 things you want to say about yourself?
3 things I want to say about myself is I like being by myself.
Okay.
A lot.
Okay.
I don't know. Like
Nothing wrong with that.
my own peace brings me my own solitude bring me peace.
Gotcha.
I love to dance. I love music, all kinds of music. And yeah, shout out my Caribbean girls.
Okay. Nice. All right. Val, you want to tell me 3 things about yourself?
3 things about myself.
Yeah.
I would
Didn't
say.
you just do that?
No, he didn't. He just really went to his an intro.
An intro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So you can tell us 3 things about himself.
Okay.
All right, PJ.
All right.
Let him rock.
All right. Go.
Go ahead.
3 things about myself. I would say is number 1, creative. When it comes to creativity, I'm all for it. When it comes to music, I do write songs for myself on my own spare free time. I do play the keyboard and guitar, and as well as I love to sing, so I love music as well, just like with you. And also another thing I will say is I'm very attentive when it comes to things like speaking towards my peers or anything of the sort that's like right in front of me. I'm always being attentive at it and just have my whole undivided attention at it.
I like
and
that.
really,
so you're not like all over the place.
Yeah.
You're very focused.
yeah. And then the last thing I would say about myself is the last thing I would say about myself is I'm very consistent. I'm very consistent about reaching out to friends whenever it's possible, and which I should do more often. I know I've been a little bit on a downhill with that, like just, reaching out to friends like you, Pollock, or other families, that distant relatives, but I should be, and that's on my mind to be consistent and with my work. And
I feel like the best thing is as long as you make time
and purpose
for us and then for yourself,
Mm-hmm.
that's all that matters.
Right, and I think is that too. When
That's the most important.
this should be like a fine line of separate. Like I know, like initially, like we're always like constantly working for ourselves. So being consistent for ourselves, but we can also be consistent towards other people as well.
That makes sense.
You just make it tough for everybody.
You got anything to say, brother?
Nah.
You look like you wanted to say something off your chest.
I already said it.
Oh, yo. You see, Coco? You be coming at me.
I don't think
You be coming at me. You be coming at me. Yeah, but you saw that, right? I was like, okay, like, baby girl, relax. Like, relax. Like, relax. All right. But I'm sorry. I had to make that comment. That was too funny. All right. Today's topics, right? We are going to talk about first impressions and do not judge a book by its cover. So with that, right, here are my questions. How you want to go? Y'all want to go right here or go right here?
Whichever way works. Like, whoever got something to say after you. Like,
Oh, that's perfect, too. We could do that, too. I like that. Yo, Coco, you on to something. You on to something. All right. Let's do it. Okay. The first question. How do others look at you when they first meet you?
oh, okay. So I feel a lot of the times people feel like I'm like mean because I don't know. I don't smile a lot at everybody. Like real straight face. I guess some people might think like, yeah, I'm also kind of reserved, which I am. You know. Yeah, that's about it. Like, I get mean a lot. And I don't get it because as soon as you talk to me, I'm like, hi, how are you? Like, you know, like, but yeah, that's how I would say.
Like a quick trigger?
A trigger for what exactly?
Like, so if I first pull up on you and I say hi, is it just like a stank face, watch out? Or is it just like...
It might not be a stank face, but it might be like, how may I help you?
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like...
So very robotic or like routine.
Robotic?
I mean, yeah. Is it because? I mean, how do I approach it? I'm trying to say hello or. All right, here's the thing too.
I feel like what she's saying that like if you say hello, like she just says she's gonna say hi back.
Yeah, I'm gonna say hi back, but like, what's next?
Okay.
You know, I'm waiting for like your follow up. Like, what happened? Yeah. You know.
So do you think people just stare? They look kind of like dumb faced. They just stare at you, and they just say, like hi, and then they like, what is it?
I don't know. Like, women will stare, men will stare, and then they'll walk past and they'll say something
Afterwards.
Yeah, or like sometimes they'll be, you know, they'll approach or whatever, and I'll be like, if I'm not interested, I'll be like, no, thank you, and I'll keep walking.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Wow. I never heard that one. No, thank you. It's like you're a kid again. No, thank you, Mom. I don't want that. Okay, what about you, Val?
I would say, the first impression about people.
Like, how do others like see you? Like when they meet you, what is it?
Okay, so I guess well, in the professional world, I would say like in the working world kind of environment, I would say people would see me as not exuding a lot of dominance, a lot of dominance and of assertiveness as well, because recently I was in a job interview
Please talk about that.
where I applied to be at a licensing company. I had like my mannerisms was on point, as well as greeting people and just being a person with courtesy and just as well as being very well mannered. But it just happened to be, it can be at a disadvantage at that moment for me, because me just answering questions politely and quickly as possible and just to maintain a certain of kindness, it kind of like threw me off in a way, because the job, they need someone who's very competitive and very like dominant, like, and it almost as if like braggadocious in that sort of way. And I guess the employer look at me as, you're someone who's like kind and just like not intimidating as well. We need somebody who's like exuding a lot of dominance and aggression and, can hold the room and, like a leader, like almost at like Adolf Hitler type stuff. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, not the, no.
Couldn't think of any leader.
No, but I'm just saying, like, the way how, like,
This is what we not doing.
I know. I know,
That's a
I
bad
know,
example,
I know it's a bad example, but it's like someone who can just like walk into the room and just like get everybody's attention and just follow what they have to say, and you
I would
know.
have said like a Malcolm X.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
Malcolm
Martin
X.
Luther King.
Yeah, I would have done that. But it's all good. You know, you learned.
Like a nice boy, like you know, no, like realistically in the world, nobody wants like a nice guy, intimidated guy.
All right, okay. Now I'm glad that we have a woman here, right, to break this down, right? Do you think nice guys win last?
I feel like in most cases, yeah.
Really?
It's unfortunate, but it is like a lot of the times too. I don't know. Nice guys, they can be like easy to like walk over. If that makes sense. It's not fair. Trust me, it's not fair, but it is something that's happened. A lot of time women don't want that. They don't want somebody they can walk all over.
But
So
for us guys, isn't that kind of like somewhat hard? Because you don't want us to be too aggressive with you.
right.
And you don't want us to be too soft with you. So we got to find that balance. Is that what you kind of saying?
Yeah, find a balance where like you're giving your woman what she needs, but you're not what is it? I guess like taking away from yourself too much. You know what I mean? Because relationships are give and take, but you also have to find a balance where you're saying no, that's not something I want to do, and she's understanding of that and can respect that. But you know, yeah.
All right. Good to hear. Good to hear.
No, good to hear.
I have a question. Relating to what he just asked. So can you give us an answer on why like there's some women out there that just like when they say like we only like hood guys or like guys that's mostly like gangster and all that.
I can't relate.
You can't relate, but do you know like some friends?
No, I try not to associate myself with females that want to be a part of that kind of lifestyle, especially like dating and just like, you know what I mean? So I really can't relate. I personally do not like men that's about that life because I'm not about that life.
Yeah.
No, thank you. So I can't.
The no thank you came back. You see that, right? the no thank you came back. That's tough. I like that. No, I like that for you. The no thank you. Okay. All right. This is good. I like this. All right. Let's see. I got a next question for you guys. You got something else to say?
Yeah, I was gonna say, getting back to when I said professionally, now I'm gonna say like socially. I guess people would have the impression of me of like you know this is just a guy we just can't take serious. He's just even looking at his appearance, like he's a skinny puny guy we can walk all over. But once I talk and express myself, is a whole different matter. Like you know how people would respect me. You back it up, like you know what I mean.
Okay.
Like I mean, for example, I'm just using you as an example.
Yeah.
Maybe a guy would just say, "Hey, look at this big guy Carl. We could just walk all over." But like as soon as you would express yourself and just draw the line, like, "Hey, I'm not to be played with." Then that's where you come in and just being you. Like you have character within yourself. Like you have. Self-confidence within yourself. So yeah.
I would say for this question, I would say just be humble.
Yeah.
I think people forget about being humble. You don't want to walk in the room and say, "Yo, hey, I'm that, nigga, or I'm that bitch, and so and so." You feel me? Yeah. You just gotta look at the room, look at your surroundings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, you can have that confidence and say, yeah, one day I'm going to lead this whole place. That's great and all. You have those ambitions in life, but still be humble, And I think that's the best thing to do because I feel like, I don't know, let's say when you go to an interview, right? Everybody have been to an interview before, right?
Yeah.
So you know how it is. The way you talk to your friends and your mother and all that, you're not about to go in that interview and talk to your boss like that.
Yeah, there's like a different selection.
Or the same way how you talk to your friends.
Exactly. That's what it was. So
differentiation.
I don't know. School somewhat kind of taught us that. But you know how I feel about the school system and all that.
What school taught you that?
What? Like, I don't know. It's just like...
I grew up in New York, so we ain't learned none of that shit.
They ain't learning that shit?
No.
Oh, okay.
And then
What did they teach you?
What did you teach
The
you?
basic, American school system education, like, that's just what it is. But never know how to act in a professional environment. The most we got was uniform to kind of get us into that uniform lifestyle.
Oh, see, we didn't wear uniforms.
Easy.
It was
That's
just
about it.
casual.
Just
like,
casual.
Where
Woke
you
up.
up?
It's 7 o'clock. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to go to school. I just do something on type shit. Like, that's how it
Yeah,
was.
we had to wear a uniform, boy.
Speaking on confidence, and as well as his prior question, what he asked to her, about like, does she like hood guys, and
Or if you got like any
toxic.
friends.
I can understand why you asked that question, and it kind of alludes to the self confidence, like, because a person who is self confident, like a guy. You would leave wonders to a woman, like, curiosity of like having her in her brain just thinking, oh, what's his next move, what he's going to do next. A person who lacks self-confidence and just I guess, quote unquote, the nice guy, everything is too predictable. It's every move, what is going to happen next, and what his response is going to be, of what the questions you're going to ask him. So I can understand that, and I can understand why women would go for these toxic guys, or quote unquote hood guy, or Pookie and Ray Rays, because because they bring a lot of they bring a lot of excitement, like, what I mean, like it goes into like that dopamine effect for women, like, because like a lot of women, they like, the same where women, they would talk about things like gossip and all that stuff, things that are so exciting, when they're actually living it, that's a whole different feeling, that's a whole different type of ball play. So when they're actually living this kind of dangerous lifestyle with this quote unquote toxic guy, or Pookie and Ray Ray, or the hood guy, that's why they would go for that. Because when you go for something that's like so predictable, you'll get bored. You're not gonna want to go along with it.
Yeah,
so
a little bit. It's like, what's next?
Yeah, what's next? Exactly.
Yeah.
So basically, like, you're asking for like a sense of adventure.
Yeah.
Like, we want adventure.
A guy who's confident, you'll do a lot of spontaneous things.
No,
No, not like that.
I'm not Spider-Man.
But like, I want, like,
No, I want to know. This is why we have a woman.
I would say, okay, so like this, like, okay, so let's say,
I'm not Spider-Man.
let's say throughout the whole month, you guys go on, okay, let's say
couple dates,
like 2 dates a month, right?
Okay.
And then like, you don't want to go to the same restaurant 2 days out of the month,
right.
Like Ruby Tuesday,
Yeah.
and then like the next month you'll go on
Olive Garden.
No, what's that?
Ruth Chris.
Yeah, Ruth Chris. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, she would be bored. You would think of something else to do. Like, okay, we go to Ruth Chris.
I want to eat because I could cook. So what we doing?
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Like, when you find a woman that could cook, like, you can't
Like,
bring
okay,
her
like, let's say, okay, let's shake it up. Let's say, okay, the first Saturday of the month, you guys go to Ruth Chris, and the third Saturday of the month, you guys go canoeing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's something
like
different.
that.
Yeah,
that's something
spontaneity.
different.
That's out of my comfort zone. Things I've never done.
Exactly.
So we enjoyed
I'm
that.
sure I got a life vest.
But that's in terms of like experiencing something new. Wait, what? What did you say?
I just want to make sure I got a life vest because I'm not about to. Y'all
Somebody
talking
swim?
No.
It's so easy.
No,
It's so
it's not-
easy?
it's not that
It's not that easy.
Yes, it is.
No.
I literally taught myself to swim. So
That's what's
all
up.
it is.
I had a
You wanna
life
teach me?
near death experience.
So I'm a pro like that.
No, you see. There you go.
There's always
'Cause I see Titanic. I'm good. I see Titanic.
Oh,
My
boy.
man said could
You're Titanic.
Like, why we can't stand on the land? The land is good,
Oh.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, but so
In the middle
women
passage, too.
definitely enjoy fun.
Spontaneous
they enjoy
thing.
spontaneous things. Like, it could just be a Saturday night and we're just like, all right, come on, let's go do something right quick. You know what I mean? Like, that kind of stuff. We don't want I'm about to go hit a lick. I'm not riding in the car with you, Ray Ray.
Yeah.
Like you said, you feel me? Like, we ain't about to go hit no lick.
Yeah.
You feel me? Why you at it? Stay outside. But yeah, like, we want security, fun, excitement.
All that.
Yeah, just not with the law.
So, like, for a woman like you, let's say you going out with a guy, like, what do you want him to do? Like, how do you want him to be creative? Like, where you want him to take you?
So I always tell a guy, like, if I'm talking to a guy, I always tell him to kind of like lead, and I'll follow. I always say that because I can't be the one always coming up with like where I want to go.
Yeah.
You have to be attentive in a way where like you hear me say, "Oh, I like this," or "I would like to do this," and you're just kind of like, "Well, I plan this for us." You know what I mean? Like,
and that goes to what I'm thinking. Believe it or not, women want to be led.
Exactly.
Like, oh, what are we gonna do? Like,
Yes.
you can't be the person just saying, oh. You
oh,
decide.
right.
Like, you know what I
Snap.
mean? Like, they want to be led. They want something just to have excitement for, just to look forward to. Like, if you're if you're just standing there confused, like she's the one that's asking you to
you want to be a man and you want me to show you respect and you want me to follow you. You have to show me that you can do those things.
Yeah, so
Would you? Wait, why y'all laughing when I ask a question? Why is she laughing? I just asked a question. Okay, all right. Would you date a mama's boy?
It depends. Like, is your mom like making your day-to-day decisions? Like, is she navigating the way your life is gonna play out? Is she gonna tell you, "Oh, I don't like this woman," and then you follow like what she says? Like, my mom don't like her, then I can't be with her. You know what I mean? So what do you consider mama's boy? Like, if she call type shit in the middle of the night, like, is he running to his mama?
What are you referring to, Carl?
Yeah, what's a mama's boy? What it look like?
Now you look confused.
No, I'm confused. Because I just want to make sure.
It does look good when a woman sees how a man take care of his mom.
It absolutely does.
That's my girl.
Let's get into it. Like extract that. Like, let's get into
dissect it.
All right, let's say if I am out with you, right, and my mom calls me, I gotta answer. I'm not about to just dump her call because I'm with you. I get it.
Right. So is it okay? What's she calling for?
Huh?
What's she calling for?
Oh, that's crazy. I can't.
No, I want to know. No. Okay, so you see how like that brings me to my point where people will be like, I'm like real not friendly or whatever because of the way I'll say things. But I promise you, it don't really be like that for real.
Okay.
It really don't.
Because if she
really don't.
If she calling, I'm not about to just end the call. I want to answer.
Right, pick up the phone, but I would like to know, like, is it an emergency to the like when you get on the phone? If you get on the phone with your mom and she's like, "Hey, what's up?" If she's just checking on you, cool. Tell her I say, "Hey." But if she calling because like she got a problem with your sister or something, be like, "Mom, I'm gonna call you back. I'm out with my girl." Boundaries. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that's a little bit too much. If it ain't life threatening, definitely pick up the phone because it's your mom. Yeah. But don't have a full on. That's one thing I hate too. People who you're with someone and they just go ahead and they have a full on conversation. I'm just sitting there like. That's what we doing?
Yeah.
Bet.
Join the conversation?
Nah, because you ain't talking to me. But yeah, so.
Okay, I'm ready.
Hey, hold up. Can I chime in? One more question. Are you? I don't see you as like one of those women. Like, are you like one of those women? Like, if a guy's phone, like somebody calling him, and like it's a girl, but it could be like his sister or his mom's. Like, are you gonna get like very like hostile or agitated?
No, for what?
Okay, all right.
If we cool like that, I'll pick up the phone and be like, hold on.
Oh, you pick up for him?
You pick it up for him?
If we cool like if the guy like I'm with, he's used to telling me, oh, pick up the phone, it's my mom or it's my sister or whatever. Yeah. Like, okay, hold on, he's coming.
Yeah, I think
you know
what
what
she's
I mean?
saying, it depends on it depends on the stage of the relationship.
Yeah, like, and the trust too, because y'all acting like if he got somebody else's name saved that his mom or sister. That's how y'all moving. I'm moving like if my brother or my mom or my dad call, like pick up the phone, like tell them I'll be right there. Okay. That's how I'm thinking about it. But no, I'm not gonna get hostile.
Yeah. Is it different if it's an old friend? Or is that the same category as like moms or sisters? Like it's an old family friend or like an old friend like from like middle school.
No, I'll be chilling.
You be chilling?
Yeah, I'll be chilling.
I'm sure?
Yeah, I'll be chilling.
Get mad.
I'll be chilling until I meet her and then I find something there's no need to chill about.
I think you'll chill and ask questions later.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's.
Yeah, I'll be chilling. I'll be like, who that? You know, like.
Who that?
Because if I don't know who it is, then.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if I never met her. Right.
Because you don't want to do this like.
All right, Coco, I gotta ask a question. Are you the jealous? No, I'm just trying to know. Are you the jealous type? Like it's all yours. Like what is it? Or is it the no thank you? Like what is it? I just want to know. Like yeah, like
that's all mine.
that's all yours.
Yeah, I'm
okay.
definitely jealous.
You're very territorial.
I'm very territorial. I'm a Capricorn, so I want what I want.
I like that.
Like that's mine.
Okay. So nobody can get none of.
No, don't touch him.
Really?
Don't touch them. Don't even look at them.
I didn't know we're like that.
Really?
Yeah.
You know Capricorns are like that?
I really don't. No, I really
You're a Capricorn
don't.
too?
Yeah.
When's your birthday?
1 month, January 4th.
I'm the 16th.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow, I didn't know that.
What did we learn about
I
that?
did not know that.
What are you again?
Huh? I'm a Taurus. What are you?
Oh! When's your birthday?
April 26th.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get along with y'all. That's why I'm asking. When's your birthday?
June 18th.
Ah, damn.
Oh,
First of all, it's my grandfather's birthday. Rest in peace, Grandpa. But damn, y'all Geminis.
Why is it like that? Why?
Them Geminis. Boy, y'all wicked.
How we wicked?
Yo, you tell me, sis.
I don't know. I'm chilling.
Okay, until y'all not chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't get me tight.
Like,
Like,
I mean, crazy.
And not only that, but like y'all very
my man.
two-faced.
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Of course you do.
Your
wait,
Gemini
what
brother. Your Gemini brother.
Wait, hold up. One more question, Coco. Because you said that you when I said Taurus and you said that we Capricorns get along with Taurus. Are you one of those women that like they're like astrologists? Like you know how like they're very like big.
Astrology?
Yeah, astrology.
Into it, yeah, but I'm not like real into it. Like I'm into like the first stage of it.
Okay.
Like I know I get along with like I know.
what is it again? I'm a rising.
Oh no, I know all of that. I know my sun, my moon, and my rising.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know all that.
Like I just learned that this year too.
Oh, you
So
just
like
learned.
I'm a Capricorn, but I'm a Taurus moon and a Leo rising. So that's like all in my chart. So I get along with Tauruses really well. Like that, and that's just been always. Like anybody I've ever met has always been like a Taurus has been really well.
Yo, we
And me and female Geminis
Yeah, this is good.
and me and female Geminis get along really well. Like some of my closest friendships has been with a female Gemini, and me and Capricorn males get along very well. But we're too much alike sometimes, so we might. I mean, it's fun a lot, but we're too much alike too. So
All right, this is a good little thing. What was the first impression when you met PJ?
my first impression when I met PJ was he's covering his face so I couldn't see him.
Yeah.
And every time he comes to get his hair done, I'm like, move your hair away from your face. Like, I always think that, and I tell him that a lot. You know, I'm like, stop covering your face. Like, you know, you don't need to do that.
I know.
So, because he would come, he would just have his hair in his face. He would sit down, and I thought he was very quiet and reserved. So, I didn't know to start conversation. But sometimes I'm like, how are you? You know, how you been? And then it just kind of ends there. But, yeah, I thought you were real quiet and reserved. Really tall.
Yeah.
Really tall. I was like, this is a giant.
I told you. I be telling him that. Yo, I be telling you how's the weather
Oh,
out there.
no, for real. He's so
I'm
tall.
not that tall.
Yo,
No, you're huge.
I be telling you.
But it's a good
I tell
thing.
you
So.
that. Okay, so okay.
Cause I used to be talkative, but then it's just that like over time and me growing up, like I just stay reserved and just be to myself.
I get that.
But you got demons or something?
I never said that.
We all got demons.
Right.
We all got demons.
Alrighty. I got another question for y'all. What is an example of a first impression to you? Mm-hmm. Like, what do you see when you first see somebody? Is it the smile?
Yeah, it's usually like a smile. Because when someone usually smiles at you, it's kind of inviting. You know, and you want to feel like, okay, like it's a little safe to say hello, you know, how are you and stuff like that. Yeah.
Is it the handshake too?
Is it the what?
A handshake?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
Like,
Because you know people nowadays, they don't give handshakes.
and that's the crazy thing. I never used to, but like as I've gotten like older, I'll literally put my hand out like and be like, hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? Just because, like,
All right,
you know.
My thing is this, guys. what is it? What do you think a guy or a girl's supposed to do first? Because I know how. All right, so I grew up in a Caribbean household, right? You're Caribbean, you're Caribbean. So I know.
I'm learning some new
Yeah,
shit.
you're
Okay.
Caribbean. So you know how it is when if you see a woman, you gotta give them a kiss, and then when you see a man, you gotta give him a handshake. But do we keep those values and bring it on to like the American values, or do we just keep it simple and I just I dap them up and that's it? Or if I just see you, I'll give you a handshake. Because I don't know, should I came up to you and give you a kiss on the cheek? Or should I just...
Yeah, I think that's too forward.
Yeah, because that's the thing, and that's the problem.
I think it's a level of understanding.
Yeah.
Is it just like, where their background are, like, how they are, you know what I mean? Like, for example, like a Mexican doesn't, share their culture and their values to like a Canadian. You know what I mean? Like there's two different nations, two different cultures and two different ways of how they do their lives. So yeah, I think it goes from that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So first impression, don't come up to me and give me a kiss because I'm gonna think you're a weirdo. Okay. But like handshake is cool. If you like trying to talk to the female, one thing for sure is like I feel like a subtle handshake and eye contact.
Okay.
That'll be like kind of tell you
what's up.
Yeah.
You like a direct approach?
Direct, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like more of the eye contact. It's like more really
more
eye
different.
contact.
Yeah.
And I guess too, if you really want to get down into it too, you gotta look at their body language. So you gotta understand what they're on. Because like if you see a girl like with her hands folded like this, yeah, like you might as well.
You know.
Yeah, you can't. No, like,
or it's the hair.
Yeah, like exactly. Looking away. Yeah, you should see.
Or they scratch their ear sometimes too. I don't know why. I don't know what's up. You doing it right now? You
I'm rubbing my ear, not too much.
Okay.
Kind of like that, yeah. Yeah, like if you see, yeah. Exactly.
Why we coming at Coco?
Not right, like, am I under investigation?
This is not nice. This is not nice. We supposed to be nice over here. Let me stop. But yeah, okay, alrighty. All right, I think I got some more. All right, let me ask y'all this question. Tell us your 3 favorite music genres. Because you say you love music, so.
Yeah, we both did, so you can.
Me? R&B.
Okay. 90s or just R&B in general?
80s and 90s. Yeah, early 90s.
Okay.
I mean, I guess it'll be in that same category, soul, R&B and soul. So yeah, it'll be in that same category.
Anything else?
I guess rock too.
Rock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he definitely loves
I
rock.
see
like,
that.
You like Prince and
Yeah,
all that?
yeah.
That's different. Okay.
And
Hall and Oates.
Yeah. You already know.
Yeah, 'cause we had the conversation before.
And then
That's different.
wow, the third one.
You're Caribbean. You don't listen to Caribbean music?
Yeah, I do. I mean, recently I'm really getting into the soca and reggaeton too as well. Yeah. Okay. I really like that. So.
All right. Cool. You look lost over there.
No.
Not recently. It's just on the love. It's just on the love.
You know how like the new Bob Marley movie's coming out? Y'all gonna go watch it?
I would like to see it. Yeah.
There's a new Bob Marley movie.
Yeah. A documentary, a biography.
Oh, I did not know that. Wow,
I'll give it one chance, and then I'll be a critic.
Yeah.
Because as of right now, I don't understand why they couldn't use Skip as the main character, because that's his grandson.
Yeah.
And he looks and just sounds like that man.
Really?
They could have used him. He would have been perfect, but
here's the thing about that. I think sometimes when they're trying to do certain movies about somebody, they don't use their family. Their families. Mm-hmm. And that's some bullshit.
I mean, they're doing it now too. I heard of a Michael Jackson movie documentary. They're using his nephew.
Okay, let's see.
We'll see how. I'll believe it.
It's in the works. We've seen
like you said. Let's see what this Bob Marley movie.
Yeah, and then it'll be a critic. Yeah.
Yeah, the actor that's playing Bob Marley's son, like he's a good actor. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I've seen him in he was in Marvel. He did Secret Invasion, and he also was in the Barbie movie.
In the what?
In the Barbie movie?
Yeah, Barbie movie.
Barbie movie?
You watched the Barbie movie?
I didn't see it.
Oh boy, I did not see
I
that.
watched it like halfway and then just stopped.
You not a fan?
I mean, I was never a Barbie girl growing up.
You were a
Bratz
Bratz?
doll. And honestly, I didn't own any Bratz dolls of myself. Never really owned dolls. Maybe like baby dolls when I was younger, but
So
I like being outside.
What makes you go? Oh, okay.
what made me
And
want
there's
Go see the movie.
American Doll too.
No, I didn't go see the movie. I have a fire stick.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good version. Okay.
Right. It worked though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that going to the movies thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not it the same anymore.
And I don't want to go to the regular movie theaters. I want to go to the iPic theater.
What's the iPic theater?
Yeah, I heard
iPic
about
theater,
that
They
lately.
bring you food. They serve wine and drinks and like
Yeah.
it's really good.
I gotta check it out.
It's dope. There's one in Fort Lee and the other one is the restaurant in like New York and stuff like that.
Gotta
Yeah,
check that out.
It's dope. They give you blankets and you could. It's real dope.
You gonna fall asleep.
Yeah, you might, but you might not want to because they bring you food, they bring you drinks, like they bring everything to you.
They don't disturb nobody. Like
No,
you know how
and it's not as much
nowadays-
people
Yeah, if you're
as like
walking-
an AMC or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like 3 different tiers. You have like the regular seating with the table, which you still get your blanket.
Yeah.
Then you have a more like relaxed one where it's like kind of like a bed. Yeah, you get to lay back. Yeah.
Yo,
Are you sure you're not?
It's like
not gonna fall asleep?
it's like a reclining chair.
No, it's like a bed. One of them are reclining chairs that go back. And the
Oh.
other one is more like a lounge kind of bed. Like, yeah.
Huh.
oh,
With like a table in the middle and the
well, it's
blanket and
over,
stuff like
bruh.
that. I picked theater as a vibe. After that, you wouldn't want to go
Which
to
one
the
did you pick?
IMC.
Which one did you pick? The table or the?
I've done
beds?
both.
Oh, you done both.
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
Which the bed one, cause you just laying there and your feet just laid like you just chilling.
I guess
Like you
they
in bed watching a movie. type
yeah,
shit.
I guess they're trying to make it similar to as like you're at home
Yeah,
watching Netflix in bed.
exactly.
So wow.
Is the food good though?
Yeah, I've had their believe it or not, I had their keto cheesecake. Yeah, keto is like a
Finger food?
Keto diet.
no, yeah, like a keto
I've
diet.
never heard of
It's
keto.
non-
I heard
dairy.
keto because
Yo.
Jersey Shore and shit. Like that.
Wait, what?
It was a
Yeah.
cheesecake made from like nuts.
Okay.
It wasn't made from like the actual. Y'all need to chill out.
That's what you said. That's what
But
you
yeah,
said.
I guess. Not if I was in New York. That's a whole different thing.
Okay, pause.
But
That's it.
but yeah, for the most part, their tacos are good. Their like drinks are really good. Their liquor drinks are really good. But
Are you a social drinker? Or are you like a drinker?
no, I'm a social drinker.
Okay.
Yeah, I like wine and stuff like that though. But I don't like.
You give me
I'm not a
older
hard
vibes.
liquor. Yes, very, very, very much so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like you older than all of us?
No.
So you're like around that bar park then?
How old are y'all?
You might as well just.
Nah, I ain't
You might
want
as
to be
well.
rude. That's why.
Yeah. But she asked though, so we didn't ask her.
How old are you?
How old are you? Why do I gotta go first?
I already told my age.
What's your age?
Yeah.
I said 24.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, what about you?
Shut up, 25.
25? Okay.
Well, how old are you?
Yo,
I'm older than y'all. Then I'm 26.
by 1
Oh,
year.
what year?
Yeah.
What year? Okay,
But I know
what
I've
year?
always given off a much more mature and older
No,
vibe
I'm hearing
because
wine. I'm hearing
Yeah.
all this.
Listen,
like-
I guess because
I love my
what's
peas.
common you hear, I mean, let's be honest. What's common you hear is people saying Casamigo time or Henny.
No.
That's
You know what I mean? Like that's
But
that's
you're
the
not on that
one
type of
thing
time.
I'm
you
not.
hear.
I've never been on that type of time
Okay.
ever.
Or Bacardi, like that's like the
I don't
typical.
want none of that.
No, that's
You've
like
never
the
tried it?
typical.
I've tried it.
20s,
Like I've
early
done like
20s in
I've done like
20s.
Henny and cranberry juice and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
like maybe 1 or 2 drinks and I'm done.
Okay.
Like I don't like being drunk. I like being very aware.
Of your surroundings.
Yeah, and wine gets me as far as a freaking bottle of Henny would, so I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't even smoke weed, so
You don't
because I know my
smoke?
limit.
I
Yeah,
guess
Oh.
different strokes for
Okay.
different folks.
exactly. You know,
I like
and that's
that.
just not. I've never been on that type of timing,
I
so
like that. I like that.
I like to have fun.
I
but-
mean, I think it's too like you don't you don't have to be robotic to like the same things like
Thank
everybody
you.
likes. You don't have to be on board with like I don't like what is like what is the point?
Exactly. Yo, growing up, like I remember, like when I first graduated high school, people used to be like, "Oh, how you lit and you ain't even smoking or drinking?" Okay, drug addict. Like you don't need that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? You don't need that. Like if
understand.
you're like for me, so that brings me back to what you just asked, our top 3 favorite music or genres. So my top one would be soca. Soca is in my blood. Like I love soca. Then it's dancehall.
So if they go to the doctor, they gonna see soca in you.
Exactly.
That's tough.
That's gonna be in my DNA.
That's tough.
Then it's
It's not
dancehall.
gonna be red. It's gonna be soca. And they gonna be like, alright, okay.
Dancehall, and then it's gonna follow up with R&B, mainly 90s to early 2000s. That's my
your shit right there.
That's my shit right there.
What's your playlist looking like?
It's all over the damn place. It's a mixture of all of that. All of that.
Do you like this new R&B now?
It depends on who it is. Because if it's like Janae Aiko, I love her.
Yeah, she's a good singer.
She's really good. And she just puts your mind at like, I don't know. She gives like hippie, but she gives like...
SZA's good.
Yeah, SZA. Yeah, I love SZA.
Who else?
A little bit of Tink. I listen to her too.
I never heard of her.
Oh, I know Tink.
Yeah.
Yo, you know who I fuck with? What's her name?
Who?
I don't know if I can know. Thames?
Yeah, but that's Afro beats.
That's
Afro
my
beats, yeah.
girl,
Mm-hmm.
bro. Like, yo, she be just like, it's so swoopy. Like,
Yeah,
what?
she's dope.
Well, you mentioned dancehall. What, can you elaborate on that?
So dancehall, it just depends on like artists. Like so it's
You don't need nobody.
I don't even know. Dancehall. You want an artist? Like
Yeah,
what
like
do you mean?
give me an example. Like one artist.
You know Popcorn. You know Alkaline. You
Never
know
heard
really.
No.
Yeah, you know Popcorn.
You know Vibes Cartel.
Who's that? I do not know who that is. I'm sorry.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, those artists are dancehall. Right now, one of my favorite artists is 450.
I mean, you heard of Popcorn. Like, he was in that Drake song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I feel like, come on.
Controller.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he was a Jamaican artist on that
I mean, I
song.
only
Yeah,
heard
once you
Drake.
hear
I
this
don't know.
song,
I don't know the other
yeah,
artists that
come
were
on.
in the song. I just know Drake.
Right?
That's it. So,
Yeah, that's a good song. Yeah, wow.
Oh, I got another question. Everybody can answer too. How do y'all feel about like certain artists and like in the industry with whatever they do in their social lives versus their music? Like, do you separate what they do in their lifestyle from the music?
I mean,
Usually.
But here's the thing, though. You have to get inspired by things within the realities of things to write your music. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, you like a great love song comes from some place of actual experience. Like, you know what I mean? Like, breakup songs come from real breakup experiences. Like, you know what I mean?
So you don't think they just came in the studio and like, I'm about to drop a
Yeah,
breakup song,
come on,
but I've
like-
never been hurt type
I
shit.
feel like some do.
Some do? Okay.
Yeah. So, are you referring to the way they make their music, or are you talking about who they are as an artist and who they are as a person?
Yeah, so like, let me give you like 2 examples. I've talked about this with my other boys too, but let's bring it to the pod. R. Kelly, would you still bump him now? Even though what, all he did, is he still like on your playlist?
I mean,
even like Survival of R. Kelly, like the documentary too.
Depends on the song.
I guess too, it depends on the type of listener. Like you ask a person who, let me see, Gen X. I guess like, you know, like our parents, Gen X. They grew up with R. Kelly, early 90s, like. Yeah, like the people that was born in the 1960s and 70s, and then they witnessed like the R&B of the 90s. They grew up with them, like, you know. I guess some who listened to R. Kelly, like, it was probably an unforgettable experience of listening to his music. It's
I
like
think he's still a bop.
like, you know what I mean? It would be
just
hard
think-
for that type of listener, but I guess like you ask somebody like Gen Z now, like they'll be like nah, because they had no,
they'll come crazy.
they had no moment with him. They had no, you know, initial moment with him, and I guess
I'll say another one. How about Michael
Michael
Jackson?
Oh nah.
So I grew up in the era
There's
where
a
I
passer.
was hearing about the whole boy stuff with him.
Okay.
I
See-
never really grew up in his music, like listening to his.
Oh
music.
no! See, I never heard of that until like late. I grew up with his music, but I never heard of it.
and
I never heard of it until.
I think it's all cap.
Yeah, me too.
I just think what they're doing is they're just trying to like, okay, we get it. He had a rough childhood, right? And then I think later in life when he grew up, he decided to like have this big ass like ranch with everything with animals and everything. Alright, cool. That's weird off rip. A grown ass man having all those animals.
I mean, hey, I mean, you're rich. You're rich. You can do
You're
anything.
rich,
You
but
can
like,
have
to be away
anything you
from
want.
people.
Huh?
Yeah, to be.
That too.
Because
Alright,
I
think you
resignate.
yeah, I get it. But then, alright, then it's just what? The dude from Home Alone said like, what's it called again? Michael never did anything to me. It wasn't like that.
Mm-hmm.
He was like a good like friend to me. But like parents, everybody else, the media just was just like, oh, it doesn't make sense. This and that. He's a pedophile. Blah blah blah.
Everybody
like,
wants to.
My boy got hits. Like.
Yeah.
So.
They have to find someone to blame.
I mean, here's the thing though. There was a jury. There was a process. There was a trial. He was acquitted, not guilty.
Yeah.
And then like
but what blows my shit
and and it's crazy because the people that accused him, they some of the families, they had killed themselves. You know what I mean? Like, and then they're coming out with a documentary and they're asking for money, which they already admitted and they already expressed in the court that they didn't do it.
It's like
you know
this.
What I mean?
Like, let's say
then that's perjury.
If I was listening to Mike and then out of nowhere I just was like, yo, Mike raped me. Like, where does that come from? Like, you know what I'm saying? I just bumped this nigga. Like,
but I think in general though, like music, it just helps us like think about it, bro. Like if you're in traffic and you're screaming and you're cursing out a driver, right? And something just to get you, just to relieve yourself out of it, some type of escapism is music.
Always.
It would uplift you. You know what I mean? I think in a sense where music, it's like an escapism. Like we go off into something that's just like not here in this
Not
present.
this world.
Yeah, like I think in general that's what music really is.
That's why I love music so comfortable.
Yeah, like you just forget, like you could let's say hey, you don't have the $300 for your rent. That's like due in 3 days, right? You're stressing now, right? And something that can just relieve you off of that. It may not be weed, it may not be alcohol, but it probably would be music for you to get off of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
I would say I try to separate the two. For example, I grew up like a real big Chris Brown fan.
yeah.
But I don't like him as a person. I like him as an artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't I used to really be like Chris Brown this, Chris Brown that. But like the older I got, I'm just kind of like, I don't like him as a person. But his music all about, not the new shit really, for real.
Oh yeah,
old shit.
From like Fame and X, like stuff like that. I wouldn't.
But also
but
too,
if you met him, you'd be like,
I'll be like, cool.
But also too, I mean, this goes into
no thank you.
this goes to like first impressions. Like when it comes to like famous public figures, they have to put on a facade. They have to put on like the best face for you to invest in them.
That's okay to say, yeah, but at the same time, he don't like women of my skin color.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't even be caught in the same section as him.
But I'm just saying in general, when it comes to fame and celebrities, they have to act all holier than thou for you to invest in them, for you to just like talk about them, for you to invest and buy their things, for you to feel emotionally like, or in a way like fans, they can just like live vicariously through them in a way.
No, I don't think so.
Oh no.
Wait, has
I get what you're saying, but I don't completely agree.
I mean, look,
saying.
I think Michael is a great dude. He's a very good, humble
handsome, right?
guy, right? But like, who knows, bro? Like, you telling like, come on, you telling
Black Michael, but yeah, go ahead.
Oh, but
the white Michael, that boy's scary.
okay, but anyway,
I'm not bringing my kids around.
like, come on, like the guy has emotions just like us. You don't think he like picked up this water bottle and just threw it and just cursed and stuff like that? Come on, everybody. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm aware of that, but I feel like you don't, like you said, you don't need to act holier than thou.
But
like
that's what everybody does. That's what their publicists would have them prep up for interviews and public appearances to look as holier than thou for people to invest in.
Like,
that just goes with the first impression in like an interview.
So I like how you bring up Kanye. So you thought that the whole Donda album and everything was that like was that actually him being like on his holy shit, or was that just publicists? And
See, here's the thing. I heard, through sources that that's really him just paying homage to his, his mother. But like during around that time too, I just allegedly, and right around that time he was crying for Kim Kardashian to be his wife and all that sort of thing. But like there were people saying he was like screwing a lot of girls, a lot of side escorts, a lot of groupies. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like he puts on this perception for people saying I love my wife, I want my wife back, but it's Kanye West, man. He's a rich man. They're promiscuous. That's just the generalization of it. They always have women that they can screw around and fuck and all that sort of thing. So like, yeah, come on.
I feel you, bro.
But I guess yes, it does make a good look for him just to be married to his wife with a public image and just for his family's sake. But come on, like we know that. And look, if he's that devastated after his wife had left him, look at the new wife that he has.
Oh, another new wife.
She's a Ross version of Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, like she
Really?
kind of looks like Bianca. I forgot what's her name, but maybe West. But you see,
Miss her, just say you miss her, bro.
Yeah, I don't think you gotta say more than that.
Okay.
The way he be seeing like
yeah. So
I got another question for you guys. It's gonna be about the topic about judging. So, what is example of judging others?
based on first no,
based
because
on
your first impression really does like how you carry yourself, how you speak to people and stuff like that. But judging somebody just from if I would have sat there and, for example, if you would have came in the shop the first time and I would have judged you, then it would have been like, yeah, I'm not doing your hair again. You know what I mean? But I try my best every day. Like, and I literally live through that. Like, I try not to judge people based off how they may seem the first time, if that makes sense. Like, if you don't look like you have like the most going on for yourself, like you don't have it like that for real, I'm not gonna just judge you because of how you look. Like, I want to get to know you for real as a person. You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So like, that's how I do that, because I know how I've been judged a lot. So I don't want people to do that to me. So I try to bring that to them as well.
Have you ever been bullied?
Yeah. Yeah, when I first came to America, these girls used to bully me in elementary school until one day my aunt came and stopped that shit. And
Knock all of them out?
she didn't knock all of them out because she was like a teenager. We were in elementary school. But she spoke with the principal with them right in front of them. They never bullied me again. It was not a good feeling. But
I think when it comes to what you were saying, like I think the first impression towards anybody, let's say like in an economic, like how they're economically doing, it's like, I don't think it's a pretty valid statement to get of thinking that you know somebody, because like let's say you can be economically well, but you could just be a shitty person. You know what I mean? You could be not economically well, but not really on the bracket where you're just like near to being homeless, But either way, if you're in that category, but you could be a very genuine person.
yeah, the sweetest, yeah.
So like, but yeah, when you're judging, like what are you looking for when you're judging somebody in that type of way? In first impressions.
I look at it like this. I'm not God, so what I say, like, you shouldn't look for my validation. Simple as that. The man upstairs can
but
judge you.
but also too,
I'm just here just to be chilling. If you really like for example, when I first met PJ, and I think PJ knows this too, he laughed at me. I did not like him.
Like, seriously.
I don't know why, because I just was.
He just thought I would be a bad influence.
Yeah,
like,
son.
I don't know, like, what I did. Like,
I don't know. Maybe I was a kid. I don't know any better.
But I was also the same way too towards him.
Towards me.
Like, seriously.
Oh, you
But
didn't like each other.
nah, we didn't like each other.
Yeah.
Ain't that crazy? That's crazy, right?
I did not know that.
Now we're friends.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Because it's just like, I don't know, I seen him. I'm like, yo, watch out for this guy, bro. But I'm a kid. What do I know?
Right.
And he's saying it to me, too. But then going around school, we finally talking. And we got a lot of things in common. I'm just like, why?
So
he
y'all
cool.
judge the book by its cover.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was just like, yo, this nigga too tall, bro.
Oh, so that don't really sound like judging. That sounds like a little bit like intimidation.
It was that.
It could be that.
It was that. It was just like, yo, I was like, I told people, I was just like, yo, maybe that too. But I was a kid. I was chubby. I was short and everything like that. Maybe that's what it was too. I was hating on him.
So
But
speaking for what it is.
you feel me?
Yeah.
But then it was just like, he said he did the same thing to me. And I'm like, wait, what? I'm
So
cool
what
as
did
hell.
what was your first impression of him?
Like I just like when I saw him, I just like thought that like if I said hi, like he would like say like he would just be to himself, like he would just be mean. So like that's why I didn't really like.
Oh, so he was probably reading off of your energy.
I guess it was
Yeah,
too.
like-
So that's probably why. And then when y'all got to know each other, he was like, "Oh, he cool."
Yeah.
Okay.
You
That
know?
makes sense. It'd be like that. A lot of friendships start off like that, believe it or not. Like, you really don't know until you get to know the person. That's why you gotta really just leave it at what it is. Take what the person give you and just leave it there. Let it sit and marinate, because you really don't know until you sit down.
That's a good way to say that. Marinate, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Let that shit cook. You know, you gotta add some water, season, and all that. Stir it up. Like this shit.
Put it in the fridge for a little bit.
You see what I'm talking about? Like, that's it. Like, word. I mean, that's a great way to put it. How much time we got, Pollock?
Wait, let me see.
What we got? Because I got a couple more questions.
Okay. How much is a couple?
Yeah, relax. I mean, I enjoy yourself, right? All right, so all right, cool.
You got like 5 minutes.
I could do like 2 more questions and a bonus question.
I have an SD card if you just want to do those two.
Do the 2 questions and the bonus question?
Yeah.
All right, that's what I
do
can do.
those 2 first, and then I'll change the SD.
All right, and then all right, okay, all right. So here are the 2 questions. Yeah. All right, you know, take your time, my boy. Yeah, you good, son? You good. All right. All right, here are the 2 questions. What is the main problem with judging others? What is the main problem, you think?
So I would say, like, for example, how you guys met, like when I just said that you kind of feed off the other person's energy. And then for some people, it becomes like real hostile. You really just don't know what could be the outcome of that. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I feel like that's the main problem. You feed off a negative energy.
And I think energies are a good way to put it. Mm-hmm. You know, anytime you meet somebody, you know, if you just feel something is off, you just gotta get up and walk away. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Don't even test it. Don't even, you know.
Mm-hmm. I think some of the problems when it comes to judging, it could be you're judging the person right away, and it could be something within your hypersensitivity that could just you know what I mean, like your
discernment.
Yeah, it's like something that triggers you from your past that will get you to just judge them, and just they haven't had and they probably haven't had enough time to explain themselves of what their intentions are. So it could be that. It could be that.
But fuck that. I don't want to explain myself.
I mean,
I want to be me and you not judge me and let me show you who I am. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't want to have to explain to you, like, oh, I'm a really caring person and I this, that, and the third. Like, I don't want, right. You feel me? Like, you should just be who you are. They accept you. They accept you. If they don't, they don't.
I mean, I think it just I think that comes into the play where you have to explain, like, letting the person know, like, your boundaries.
Okay, boundaries.
Okay, yeah, because this and this. That's why I do. I went through this and I had this. That's why I do X, Y, and Z. Okay, and then the person would kind of understand and knowing like your patterns, and also, your behaviors, and stuff like that.
And it's also like routines. But, like you have a routine throughout your whole life, right? And then you think if somebody come in your life, they shouldn't tell you how you do.
Yes.
You feel me? Yeah. Like, who is you?
Right. Like I've been doing this shit all the time
by myself. So don't tell me how I gotta fold my, or don't tell me how I gotta leave my door open, or you know what I'm saying, I should do this, I should do that. No, you stay in your little bubble and I stay in mine. Don't come burst my bubble. Like, watch out.
All right, so let's hold up for 1 minute.
Okay, sir, go ahead.
But I think we should come to a mutual agreement.
Yeah.
It depends on who we talking to. You know what I mean? Because if I'm just talking to, if it's like,
if it's somebody up, like, What do you think? Is this like
nail that, but like later on, that first impression I'm probably not gonna be there. Because you know how like girls they would explain like when they're not with the person that they're with, they're like, oh, he was this at the beginning, but it's like, yeah.
Are we recording?
Are we recording?
Yeah.
Hey, man, no heads up. My bad.
Explain where like the first impression when it comes to when you scored the first impression, but later on that first impression is just the first impression from that moment. But when you in the beginning stages, like you just put it on a happy page, you know what to say, when to say it, but later on, for instance, when a girl they explain why she's not with that person anymore, they would say the lines, "Oh, he was this happy." Yeah.
What's that shit when in movies they say the movie end the movie? Y'all ever hear that? Like I think once I seen a Family Guy episode. He was like, because we're watching Family Guy, but they break the fourth wall and be like, oh, I'm a family guy, and then like,
Oh yeah.
So it's like things like that.
That's all we hear.
Yeah. Breaking that fourth wall. Well, you recording right now, right? Yeah. Oh, why you ain't saying what's good with you? I told you to say 1, 2, 3. Like, what's you? Alright, that's. Oh wait.
Did you stop it?
Oh, I think I did stop it.
I just make a new one.
Alright, let's click done. Let's do another one. Okay, yeah, cool. Alright, we're back testing.
Well, do it.
Right here. Yeah. Alright, last question. What advice you want to give to the YouTubers out there, the audience, about judging and about first impressions?
YouTubers, right?
Like the audience too.
Like basically in general.
In general, like advice.
The whole public.
Yeah, what advice you want to give to the youth and everything like that?
First impressions aren't everything, because you might meet somebody and feel you vibe with them first, and then you get to know them over time and feel like they're a shitty person, or you may.
Yeah, we're wrapping up.
Yeah, we're almost done.
Yeah, we're about to be done.
All right.
Okay, you're about the overtime.
Yeah.
What's the overtime?
Overtime is 30 hours every 15 minutes.
Sheesh. Alrighty. Yeah, we about to wrap it up right now. So we just got one more question and then we're
1 more minute?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. Alright.
I would say in this day and age, first impressions isn't everything, because we have social media and we can just make the first impression just like 100% clear and great. So
yeah.
So
yeah, that's a great way to think. Here's what we're gonna do. Yo, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for showing up here today.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
I'm
We'll have you in the future episodes.
Yeah, please.
I hope so. If you guys feel like I'm,
Oh no, Coco, you did your thing today. Thank you. So please like, comment, subscribe, and no, thank you. That's it.
All right.
All right, we're done here.
Thanks, guys. Yay.
All right.
So lucky 7.
Let's do this out.
I'm Alan, manager.
All right, the manager. How you doing, sir? All righty. All right.
Good to see you.
How you doing? Good. Look at that show. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you?